folks, welcome back to yet another Football Manager 2020 Euro squad prediction video. That's right, we're fast forwarding into the future to take a little look at each and every one of the nations that have qualified for the Euro 2020 tournament in the summer, and have a look at the 23-man squads. That's right, we are here as we enter Christmas countdown period. That's right, and we're going to have a little look at what FM20 thinks will happen for the Swiss squad. That's right, so the Swiss made it. Took me a while to get them into the tournament, but they made it. And we're going to have a little look at some of the players that will, in fact, all of the players that have been selected by the computer, and we'll compare it back in the day when the squad announcements are made. But anyway, if you're unfamiliar with the names of some Swiss players, here are some of them that may ring a bell. Now, we are taking a look at some of the most recent squad for the Swiss for games against Georgia and Gibraltar on the 15th and 18th of November through my reliable source that's never wrong, Wikipedia. That's right. So the likes of Jan Sommer, who's probably Swiss #1, plays his football for Mönchengladbach. Stefan Lichtsteiner, formerly of Arsenal, now playing his football at Augsburg. These are names that you're going to hopefully see. Ricardo Rodriguez, obviously a familiar face for Swiss, plays his football for AC Milan these days. Regular right back, I believe. Yannick Xhaka, obviously plays his football at Arsenal, or does he? I don't know. Who else do we have? Some other ones that we're probably not in the most recent squad, but are likely to make it are, of course, Shakir. He plays his football for Liverpool. What about Breel Mbolo, who plays his football for Mönchengladbach, and Admir Mehmedi, who plays his football for Wolfsburg. Tim Klose. I just actually done the Austrian video. I thought he was Austrian. But anyway, Fabian Schär, Sylvain Widmer, all names that are expected to be in this little bit of a simulation here. So let's have a look. Which 23 players will be going to the Euros according to FM. So here we are, boys and girls, with the Swiss squad back in my bizarro world, and we're going to jump straight into it and have a little look at player number 1. Jan Sommer, of course it was. He's always, obviously, Switzerland's #1 goalkeeper. Playing his football for Mönchengladbach, 31 years of age when the tournament comes around. What more can we say about this keeper? 6.97 average rated, can't go wrong with that. 54 caps to his name, he's got 53 in the real world, so no-brainer, going. No question. Only injury would stop him. Djibril Sow goes to the tournament. Plays his football for Eintracht Frankfurt. 23 years of age when the tournament kicks off. Plays as a defensive midfielder out in the Bundesliga, formerly of Young Boys Bern and formerly of Mönchengladbach back in the day. So Djibril Sow will go. He is young, still got a good 10 years in the national team ahead of him. So the start of something good for him this time around. Granit Xhaka will go. 29-year-old, £29 million rated midfielder. Defensive midfielder, formerly of Mönchengladbach as well, 27 years of age, 87 caps, 11 goals, valued at big money. Some of the clubs in Italy are sniffing to bring in Granit Xhaka. Okay season, 6.69 average, but he's going to go, isn't he? No questions, he's one of their better players. Dennis Shakir, who plays for Mönchengladbach, a similar role as Xhaka and similar role as Djibril Sow as a defensive midfielder. So they might play two of those during the match. So competition for places, you probably expect 4 players to play in that role within the 23-man squad. Formerly of Young Boys Bern as well, plays, also used to play for Servette out in Switzerland. 23 years of age, again, got a whole host of football years ahead of him. So Dennis Shakir was in the most recent squad, so no surprise there. Steven Zuber. Steven Zuber is a left back. Wasn't in the most recent squad. He plays for Toulouse out in Ligue 1 and in France. 34 caps, 8 goals to his name, Steven Zuber. I don't see him in the most recent squad, so could make it. I'm just trying to double check, see if he might have been classed as a midfielder, but he's not. So Steven Zuber is my first surprise package coming out of nowhere. 6.666 rated for Hoffenheim. Plays his football for Hoffenheim originally, so he makes the transfer in my bizarro world. So Zubner goes alongside Albion Adjeti. Albion Adjeti plays his football for West Ham United out in England. He made the switch from Basel at the start of the season. Scored 4 goals in 11 games for West Ham in the Premier League. 6.79 rated. He's 23 years of age when the kickoff of the tournament comes around. Doesn't really blow me up with excitement, but he is one of their strikers selected to go to the Euros alongside Manuel Akajani. He plays for football for Dortmund. He was in the most recent squad, probably one of the first names on the team sheet. Very, very strong defender. Centre-back, 25 years of age. Not bad season, 6.95 rated, 30 games. So he's a regular for Dortmund, so it means he must be a regular for the Swiss. Up steps Roman Berkey is goalkeeper number 2. Obviously, Jan Sommer number 1. Berkey was not in the most recent squad, so he's come out a little bit out of nowhere, but he's got caps to his name. 10.75 million rated, plays for Dortmund as well. Looks like he's first team regular as well. 27 games, 28 goals conceded, 6.85 rated for the season. Yep, I expect him to go. If he's fit and raring, he'll be there to compete. Alongside Josip Drmić, plays his football in Norwich, 27-year-old striker, can also play on the left-hand side of midfield. Drmić was not selected in the most recent squad, but he was a couple games back. He was in the... I think he was selected for the Georgia game, but maybe withdrew through injury. 10 goals, 35 games for Drmić, formerly of, I think, Mönchengladbach as well. Yep, they picked him up on a free. Just 2 goals in 28 games for Drmić in the Premier League, so not a good return for a striker. Next up, we have Boehm Dezamali. Boehm Dezamali is a midfielder, can play as an attacking midfielder as well. He's coming out a little bit out of nowhere as well. Don't see him in the most recent squad for the Swiss. I don't see him in the recent call-ups either, so it's somebody that's... Steven Zubner, I actually, going back a couple, Steven Zubner, I've seen him, 9th of June, it was his last call-up, same as Xherdan Shaqiri. But Boehm Dezamali, he's actually a freebie, so he's been binned off. Last played his football for Bologna, 6.45 rated, then he was loaned out to Dynamo in Croatia. 6.91 rated. So he's a bit old, and there might be a bit of a wild card this one. So I wouldn't put my money on this one if I was a betting man for him to make it. Next up, we have Nico Elverdi. Now, Nico Elverdi plays for Mönchengladbach again. It seems to they have a bit of a Swiss contingent for the Swiss players. 23-year-old right back, can play at centre back as well. I think he prefers to play at right back. £30 million rated. Formerly of Zurich, decent season for Mönchengladbach, 6.89 rated for the season. 33 games, 1 goal. Nico Elverdi will go, I believe. I think he's got the right amount of experience. He's got a good age. And he'll join by his other Swiss teammate out of Mönchengladbach, Breel Imbolo. If they're not playing for Mönchengladbach, they've played for Mönchengladbach. But Breel Imbolo is currently playing for them. £7.5 million rated, former Schalke striker, attacking midfielder, whatever you want to call it. 5 goals in 39 games, 23 years of age. Still got a whole good career ahead of him. Formerly of Basel. Never really exploded onto the scene since leaving Switzerland. But maybe, just maybe, this is the place for him to nurture alongside his other Swiss compatriots. So Breel Imbolo will go alongside Edmilson Fernandez, 24-year-old midfielder, can play anywhere really, left-hand side, right-hand side, defensive midfielder, attacking midfielder, anywhere you piss and like. So he will go. Edmilson Fernandez plays football for Mainz out in Germany, £9.75 million rated. No questions there. He's a decent player. Remo Fuller will go, another defensive midfielder. Remo Fuller. Don't see him. He was most recently called up for the Georgia game, withdrew through injury, plays his football for Atalanta in the real world. In this one, he made the switch from Atalanta to Ajax for 6.78 average rated season out in Serie A. So not a bad return for Remo Fuller, 28 years of age. He'll go, valued at £22.5 million. A bit of a bargain there for a free transfer. Next up, we have Gregor Kerbal as another goalkeeper. Again, one that's come out of nowhere. So 2 goalkeepers come out of nowhere compared to the 2 most recent call-ups, which we have Yvonne Mavogo and Jonas Omlin. So this one, another good set of hands. Only got 1 cap to his name, 22 years of age. Maybe a tournament too soon for him. Plays his football out in Hoffenheim. In Germany. Leo Lacroix is a 28-year-old centre-back, 5 caps, 0 goals. Wasn't called up most recently. He's come out of nowhere, plays his football out in Ligue 1 with Saint Etienne, £3.3 million. Just a pretty shitty season, if I'm honest with you. Not enough games to convince me that he's going to go. So Leo Lacroix been selected by FM, and so has Steven Lichtsteiner. That's right. Still missing. We are still missing Shakir here, so we're hopefully going to see him shortly. So Lichtsteiner, formerly of Arsenal, formerly of Juventus, aka Zebre in this one. Decent season for Augsburg, 6.93 average, 35 years of age, good experience. He is the captain, so last tournament, I believe, for him. Ahmir Mehmedi plays his football out in Wolfsburg in Germany. Striker, attacking midfielder, playing on the left-hand side as a winger. 29 years of age, good age. 2 goals, 19 games for Wolfsburg, 6.77 rated for the season. Mehmedi will go, according to FM. Jean-Pierre Reiner is a centre-back and also plays a left-back. Plays his football out in Cadiz. Where's that? Segundo division out in Spain. This one's come a little bit out of nowhere. I haven't seen Rodriguez yet either, so he should be next if we're going in. This guy's coming out completely out of nowhere, so Jean-Pierre Reiner is one that could blow us all out of the water. Ricardo Rodriguez, welcome to the show. Left back extraordinaire. Plays football for AC Milan, £16 million rated, 27 years of age. Good age, can play as a midfielder as well. Was formerly of Wolfsburg, I believe. Yep, been at AC Milan a few seasons now. Always linked with a big money move. And he made the switch to AC. Alongside Ricardo, we have Fabian Schär. He's off to the Euros as well, playing football out in Newcastle. The Toon, centre-back, strong centre-back, 28 years of age. Is he first choice? He probably is. 6.94 rated for the season for the Geordies. Did they stay up in this bizarro world? They did. This is the second season. So Fabian Schär will join Ricardo Rodriguez in the squad, as does Haris Seferovic. Is a striker playing against football, and Benfica was called up quite recently as well. 18 goals, 64 games for his country, 68 games in this, 17 goals as well. What was this season like for Benfica? Not bad. 5 goals, 19 games, 1 every 4, 7.02 rated. In the real world, or in his previous season, he actually was goals galore, so potentially could rip it up for the Swiss out in the tournament itself. There he is, Xherdan Shakir. He does make it. I was a little bit worried there. £28 million, actually on loan from Liverpool. Where's he on loan? He's gone on loan to Sampdoria in this. Didn't really get enough game time to convince him to stick around. Formerly of Stoke and Inter Milan. Obviously, one of the picture boys of Swiss football. Can play anywhere in that attacking third. He'll go. Of course he'll go. Alongside Jan Sommer, and that will complete the Swiss team. So let's take a look at all its glory. The most valuable one is Manuel Akanji. He plays for Dortmund centre-back. So probably have him and Fabian Schär at centre-back. So some notable exclusions include the likes of Michael Lang. He did not make it. Let's get this in age order so I can actually see what I'm talking about. Michael Lang didn't make it. 28-year-old defender for Werder Bremen. Got quite a few caps to his name. Renato Steffen, did he make it? I don't think he did. Renato Steffen, it was a player for Wolfsburg, so he's also not in the lineup. Tim Klose for Norwich didn't make it. Sylvain Wildmer, did he make it? 26 years of age. He would be 27 when the tournament was. So he didn't make it either. Further up the field, Mario Granovic, he also didn't make it. So some big names don't go into the squad according to FM20. What do you guys think if you're of Swiss nationality? Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What you expect to see from the squad for the Swiss when it comes around in May, and any players that over the next few months for us to get excited about for the Euros next summer. Give me your thoughts and opinions nice and early down the bottom there, and I'll take a little look at them. And then also I'll do my own predictions for the Swiss national team very, very soon as well. In fact, it's already live. I've already done it. It's already live. Go check it out. Until I see you all again, make sure you smash that thumbs up, smash the subscribe. I'll be back very, very soon with another Euro 2020 team, courtesy of FM20. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.